The Trump administration said on Tuesday it will repeal the long-standing finding that greenhouse gas emissions endanger human health. The move removes the Obama-era legal foundation for all U.S. greenhouse gas regulations. Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Lee Zeldin announced the repeal at an event at a car dealership in Indiana, calling it, quote, the largest deregulatory action in the history of the United States. The agency's plan to rescind the so-called endangerment finding would end current limits on greenhouse gas pollution from vehicle tailpipes, power plants, smokestacks, and other sources, as well as hamper future U.S. efforts to combat global warming. Zeldin said the proposal, which still needs to undergo a public comment period, would cut $54 billion in costs annually through the repeal of all greenhouse gas standards. Environmental groups were quick to blast the move, saying it spells the end of the road for U.S. action against climate change, even as the impacts of global warming become more severe. David Doniger is a senior attorney and strategist at the National Resources Defense Council.
This is mind-bogglingly counter to the science and counter to the law, and it's an abandonment of EPA's primary job, which is to protect Americans from dangerous pollution.
The move announced Tuesday is expected to trigger legal challenges, according to several environmental groups, states, and lawyers. At the event in Indiana, Zeldin argued that a 2024 Supreme Court decision, known as the Chevron deference, prevents the EPA from regulating greenhouse gases. He said that if Congress decides it wants to amend the Federal Clean Air Act to explicitly state the U.S. should regulate planet-warming gases, the EPA would follow its lead.